晚上好。
晚上好，老师。
那我们现在直接上课吧。我们直接上课。
好。
好的，好的。So last time we stopped here on the exercises. Yes. So let's try to do it together. One is saying 这本书是谁写的? So according to the text, the person was saying that she was the one that wrote that book. It was a gift, you remember. It was like a birthday gift. Yes. And she was gifting someone and she said, I wrote this book. So here the answer should be 这本书. You start with 这本书. 这本书是我写的。I'm the one who wrote this book. 第二个问题，早上的电话是谁接的？ Who the morning call? We saw that the son, my son. Yes, so you say 是 you can make it simple like 是儿子接的。是儿子接的。 You can check if the answer is the same with the answers you provided, and then you can evaluate yourself. So see number 3 says 他是什么时候开始踢足球的? We saw according to the dialogue that he started playing football at the age of 6, right? If I'm not mistaken. You see, he says 11, yeah. 我11岁的时候 Yep, 11. So it says 我 they actually asked about 他, so we don't start with 我, we start with 他。他是什么时候? 他是11岁。Yes. 他是11岁。11岁的时候开始 to start. Yes. 开始踢 is to hit, like to kick using your foot. Yes, T, because you see it has the first radical before, like on the character T is zu, and it means foot. So 他是11岁的时候开始踢足. You see, it is this character zu, which is the leg or foot. Yes, 足球 is the ball. 足球 is football. 踢足球 play or hit football. So 他是11岁的时候开始踢足球。第四个问题 number 4， 他在那儿工作。他在那儿 this is 那儿工作。多长时间了？他在那儿工作多长时间了？ So we saw that he worked there. He explained that he had worked there more than 2 years. So 他在那儿工作两年多了。Yes. 2 years, right? Yes. Let's go back to the dialogue. You see, the lady was asking him, and he answered 已经2年多了。So this is the answer. 2年 is right here. 已经 it's already 2年多了。 It's already more than 2 years. It came in 2011. So, yep. 2年多了。第5个问题，工作是谁帮他介绍的？工作是谁帮他介绍的？是谢鹏。They mentioned someone called 谢谢的谢。This is the 谢 for 谢谢 for thank you. And then this 鹏 is 朋友的朋。谢鹏。Yes. When you get meaning out of this word, it will be like thank friend or thanks friend. Yeah. So 谢鹏 is name of a person, literally. And 是朋友帮他介绍的。是朋友帮他介绍的。这么简单。So now we have described the pictures in the New Zealand language here. Here can use 我在做饭呢 I'm cooking. 我在做饭呢。是马丁 I was cooking. 是马丁 is Martin. 是马丁接的电话。Martin is the one who picked the call. I was cooking. 是马丁接的。这个工作是网方帮我什么介绍的？对，帮我介绍的。对，我想请他吃饭。Do you know what this 请他 means? 请 is like to invite. Yes. 我想 I would like to invite him. Her actually. Yes. Because this time is for she. 请他吃饭。You see, she introduced one of these gentlemen right here to the job. Her name is Wang Fang. So she helped him. She introduced him to this job. She recommended him. 我想请他吃饭 and he wants to treat her to a meal. And 这本书 look at this. 这本书是我写的。I wrote this book. 我是20岁的什么开始写书的？20岁的时候，对，20岁的时候。时候 is time. So by the time I was 20 years, when I was 20 years, and that's when he wrote this book. 20岁的时候开始写书的。He started writing a book when he was 20 years old. All right. We have this. Look at this picture here, right here. It says, 我是6岁开始打篮球的。我什么喜欢打篮球。我喜欢打篮球。我很喜欢 right? Yes. See, this 很 is very. 我很喜欢。I like playing basketball so much. 很 very much. 很 all right. So that was all for chapter 4. And you see, this is the stroke order for this word liang. So you see, it looked like a yoke fastened across the necks of the horses and a pair of saddles of 2 horses carriage. You see, it means 2 or double. Yes, 2 or double. You see, yes, and this is how we write it. This is stroke order from left to right. Remember the rules for writing characters? Yes, Then after this stroke, we have stroke number 2, left to right still, and then top to bottom. What comes next? Left to right, continue, then top to bottom, top, and then you do this thing. It's like a tail. It's not perfect, but you can make it. Okay? And then left to right, also kind of top to bottom. Yes. Oh yeah. Then we have this one. Very small. And then you bring another one, top to bottom. And then the last one. So how many strokes does this character have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strokes. Okay, so when you're writing this character, you have to make sure you wrote 7 strokes. Yes, and you can use this book that is divided into squares to make sure you put the right stroke in the right position. You see, this one crosses this upper line here. This one kind of crosses this middle line, and then this one comes like this and then continues up, and then you this one close to the center, then this one approaches the center vertical line, and then this one also on the right of the center vertical line coming also towards, it's kind of curved, and then this little one, and then yeah, after this one, then you put this again. Yeah, that's how it's written. Then you have this. Yeah, you can follow the same rules for writing all these characters. Yes, they're showing us after writing this one from left to right, then this one follows. After that, you come like this is shoe. Shoe, go. Yes, like you come down and top. Then left. You see, we write from left to right. That's why this one comes before this one. Yes, so when you're writing it, make sure you follow the rules. Left to right, top to bottom, and inside to outside. Same for all the Chinese characters. Yeah. Once you follow the rules, they will be super, super easy for us. Alright, so tonight we're gonna be looking at the new chapter, and that is chapter 5. So far, we are covering, say, more than 30% of this book. So chapter 5 says, take this one, 就买这件吧. Repeat, 就买这件吧. Alright. 件 is a measure word. This 件 is a measure word for clothes. Yes, 件 is a measure word. We know 买 is to buy, right? Yes. 这件, so buy this one or take this one. Alright. So now let's look at the pictures and the words or phrases and try to do the matching exercise. Students playing basketball, sleeping, clothes, coffee, fish. So now we have number 1 right here. Can you try to do the matching? Which letter corresponds with the number 1? Number 1 is yu. So yu is fish. So you can put F on number 1. Okay. So since we know that yu is fish, then I put F on number 1. Number 2, 咖啡. See, 咖啡, very easy. It's coffee. It sounds like coffee, right? 咖啡, coffee. Sounds like almost the same as we already know it. cafe. It's most probably a loan word. Yeah. E. Put it here on cafe. Then I have 考试. 考试. Examination. Have here A. So I put A right here. 四. We have 衣服. 衣服. What is 衣服? 衣服 is clothes. C D. I have 打球. So 打球 is to play basketball. Da simply means to beat. Why? Because it has this radical here that is related to a hand. So like something you do but related to your hand. Yes. So 打球 is like playing the ball or beating the ball. So 打球, you see the person who is actually playing the basketball is B. 打球. And then I have 休息. 休息. Repeat 休息. 休息 is to rest. So I put C here. 休息. Alright, we are done with the matching exercise. Look at this. Look at the pictures. Describe what they are doing and where they are doing it. So you see this one. 在饭馆. Number one is saying 在饭馆吃饭. 在饭馆吃饭. 饭馆 is what? 饭馆 is restaurant or hotel. 吃饭 to eat food. You see fan, and here we have fan. 饭馆 is house of food, restaurant literally. And 吃饭 to eat food. See? So it's most probably this picture. They're in the canteen. Eating food, right? Yes. Then I have two. 在. This is to be, right? Yes. As a preposition. 在咖啡馆. 在咖啡馆. 咖啡馆 is what? Like cafeteria. 咖啡馆喝咖啡. 喝咖啡. This one. 在咖啡馆. 咖啡馆. Coffee shop. 喝咖啡. Having some coffee. 在学校 at school. Yes, here, right? This is school. 在学校考试 at school, doing an examination. 在商店 shop. 买衣服 buying clothes. Alright, so now let's move on to our new words. Look, 外面. Repeat after me. 外面. 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 外面 is outside. So now, 外面. Repeat. 外面. 外面. 外面 is outside. 外面. Good. And then have 准备. Repeat after me. 准备. Once more. 准备. 准备 is to intend, to plan. It's a verb. Verb. 准备. I have 就. 就 is an adverb. Repeat. 就. Once more. 就. So 就. It indicates a conclusion. Yes. 就. You're concluding about something, so just use 就. That's why even the title of this lesson says 就. You see, it says 就买就券吧. Let's buy this one. 就. And then number 4 is 语. You see, it's a rising tone. You still remember tones? Yes. Because they're going to be helping us in all this book. So you need to master the tones. In all our learning Chinese, we need tones when speaking. Okay. 鱼, fish. 鱼. And then I have but at the end of the sentence. We already know this, right? We learned it in HSK 1. Comes back here, HSK 2. Consultation, suggestion, request, or command. But at the end of the sentence. Only at the end. But now let's look at the dialogue A and B. Probably it says 晚上. What is 晚上? At the beginning of our lesson, it say 晚上好同学们, and then 同学们 will reply 晚上好老师. Yes, 晚上 evening. 我们去晚上我们去我们 we go 我们去饭馆吃饭我们去饭馆吃饭干嘛怎么样 How about that? You see? So if it just stops here, you realize it will be like more of a command, not like a suggestion or request. But 怎么样 What do you think about this? What do you think? 怎么样 So it's very important, yes, to end with this when you're suggesting something to your friends, to your circle. Just end with this. What do you think about it? Yeah. So you'll be giving them room to also decide. B answers 我不想 See, 我不想去 I don't wanna go. 外面 outside 我不想去外面吃我想在家吃我想在家 If she stops here, it won't make sense, right? 我想在家 I want to stay home. I don't want to go outside and eat. I want to stay home and do what? And eat. So it means I want to eat at home. I don't want to eat outside. Yes. 我不想去外面吃我想在家吃 Yes. So A comes again there. 那你准备做什么呢？那你准备 准备 means what? To plan or intend. 准备做 This 做 here, it can mean to do or to make, but in this case it's make or cook. 做什么 What do you plan to cook? 做什么呢？那你准备做什么呢？ It's like, then what are you planning to cook? And she answers 就做 You see, we know that this 就 it is used just to conclude, okay, or to make a resolution. So in this case, saying 就做 Now let's just cook. 就做什么？你爱吃的鱼 Let's cook the fish that you like eating. You see the fish on the plate right here. This is the kind of fish, most probably tilapia. He likes eating this kind of fish, so he'll be cooking this fish because it's the fish that he likes. That way, he might buy the idea of not eating, of eating at home instead of going outside to a restaurant. 就做你爱吃的鱼吧。好的，那我们看有没有问题，同学们。没有问题的话呢，继续往下看。New words here. 件 See, 件 is used for clothes, among other items. Please. 件 repeat 件 Then we have 还 is an adverb. 还 fairly, rather, possibly. And then we have 可以再来一遍可以 can mean okay, not bad. 可以And then have 不错 Repeat 不错 Usually this 错 it can mean wrong or mistake or bad. But if you link it with 不错, then it's not bad, right? Yes. Then it's good. Pretty good. It's an adjective. 不错,不错. Alright, let's look at this. 帮我 repeat 帮我 help me 帮我看帮我什么帮我看一下这件衣服 repeat 帮我看一下这件衣服怎么样 see 怎么样 is used in these two dialogues, so it's important. It's used many times in the spoken Chinese. 帮我看一下这件衣服怎么样 So you see they're shopping in a shop, buying some clothes. And she asks a friend to help her check this cloth. 怎么样 How is this? And then she answers 颜色 What is 颜色 Color. 颜色还可以yeah, the color is okay. 就是 but 有点大，有点儿 a little bit 有点儿 or it seems 大 What does 大 mean? Big, huge, 大 What's the opposite of 大 小 left then you write the 树高 and then you do this 点So 小 is the opposite of 大 and then A comes and then 这件 says what 这件小的怎么样 repeat 这件小的怎么样 How about this small one How is it 这件小的怎么样 It says 这件不错 This one is pretty good You see this one is pretty good This one is okay 就买这件吧 This is the title of this lesson of this chapter 就买这件吧 So they conclude and say now let's buy this one 就买这件吧 Let's buy this one Let's decide and buy this one Because if they check another one then they might also like it and they will end up spending a lot of time and probably making a bad choice So now they conclude and say 就买这件吧 because the color is okay and the size is not so big. Yeah. So now we have 第三课 it says 考试 So now I have new word here 考试 Repeat 考试 You see they're doing an exam, right? Yes. 考试汉语水平考试 HSK. You still remember the full form of HSK? HSK. We are now on book 2 and yeah, it stands for 汉语 Hanyu is Chinese, right? 汉语 This is the full form 汉语水平 Just in case someone asks you what is HSK 汉语水平考试汉语水平考试 Chinese proficiency examination Chinese level examination and is the standard examination taken by foreigners be it students bachelor or masters or workers or businessmen Yep So 汉语水平考试 So 考试 is an examination Yes 汉语水平考试 HSK 2级 So now we are on 二级 is level 2 二级 How about level 3? Yes, 三级 How about level 1? Level 1 will be 一级一级 Level 1 这是三级 Level 3一级好的，我们继续吧。So 考试 is an exam, test. And we have another new word which is 意思 This is important. Note it down. 意思 once more. 意思 and 意思 means meaning. The meaning of 意思 is meaning. You see, it's important that even in the translation of it you have to mention. So 意思 means meaning. So whenever you want to understand something, you'll be like, 老师，这个什么意思? What does this word mean? 什么意思? Even when someone says something, but you don't understand why they said it, then you'll be like, 什么意思? What's the meaning? 什么意思? So you see how it's important. Or 什么意思? Or maybe someone does something and says nothing, and you want to understand what they really did it for, the reason you'll be 什么意思? 啥意思? 什么意思? It's very important. Alright, 那我们直接继续吧。今天 is today. 今天去不去 Yes or no question comes back. 去不去 Go, no, go. Yes, this is go, no, go. Going or not going. Yes. 今天去不去打球 You play the ball today. 这两天 These 2 days 有点累有点累 A little bit tired 累不去打球了 I'll not go for playing I'll not go to play Yes 不去打球了你在做什么呢你在做什么呢 What are you doing? What are you doing? 你在做 What are you doing? 什么呢是在想昨天的现在 Are you thinking about 昨天 Yesterday's 昨天的考试吗是在想昨天的考试吗 The answer is 是啊Thinking about yesterday's exam 我觉得 I think Repeat 我觉得听 What is 听 Here Okay Here You see 听 and Here 我觉得听和说 Speak using what? Our mouth 嘴口听和说还可以 I think listening and speaking 还可以fairly good Do What is do? Read Right? Do is read. Let's put R. Read. 读和写 is to write. 读和写不好 not good at all. Like I think listening and speaking 还可以，读和写 reading and writing 不好 not good. Struggling with writing and reading. You see the eraser, rubbing and writing again. 很多字 very many characters. 我都不知道 I didn't know 我都不 You see, 知道 is to know, and if you put 不 at the beginning, then I don't know. 我都不知道是什么意思 I don't know the meaning of many words. I don't know what they mean. 什么意思我都不知道是什么意思 Then look at this. New one is 咖啡 Repeat 咖啡 you know that very simple 对 Now this 对 is used before a noun or pronoun to mean for or to 以后 repeat 以后 afterwards or later. So let's look at this real quick. 休息一下吧 Have a rest. 喝咖啡吗？喝咖啡吗 Would you like some coffee? 喝咖啡吗 It's a question. It says 不喝啦 I'll not take coffee. 我已经喝2杯啦我已经 I have already 喝2杯 2 cups. We know 杯 is a cup. And they remove the z and says 2. 2 is 2, right? 我已经 already 喝2杯了 so he doesn't want to take more of the coffee. 是呀咖啡 She says yes 咖啡 and then 喝多了 It's like taking more of coffee 对身体不好咖啡喝多了对身体不好 Repeat 咖啡喝多了对身体不好 So you see this 对 You can also create one sentence using 对 For example, let's get more sentences right here below. For example, 抽烟 we know 抽烟 smoking cigarette 抽烟对身体 See this 对抽烟对身体不好 You see it's not good for your health 抽烟对身体不好 Smoking is not good for our health. Then another example, for example, 熬夜 what is 熬夜熬夜 is sleeping late. Yes. Like sleeping late for many days. 熬夜对身体不好 It's not good for the body. What else? What else? Another example. Let's see 对喝酒 Let's right 喝酒 drinking beer 喝酒喝多了喝酒咖啡喝多了 So let's put 酒 in the replace 咖啡 with 酒 You see beer since it has 三点水 the 3 dienes of water because it is a beverage Yes, so that's why they put the 3 dots at the beginning because it is a beverage. 酒喝多了 Yes, excess consumption of beer. 喝多了对身体不好 Yes. So 对身体不好什么什么什么多了对身体不好什么什么什么对身体不好什么什么什么对身体不好 So you can create more examples with 对身体不好 If you learn anything from this lesson, let it be 对身体不好以后 我少 you see 以后我少 what is 少 少 is the opposite of 多 because 多 is much or many and 少 is less. Okay, so it's less consumption, less drinking. I drink less coffee. 我少喝一点儿。每天 every day 每天 every day 喝一杯 I'll be taking 1 cup. Alright, let's rush to the next 作业 作业 so this is the 作业 the first question is 今天晚上他们在哪儿吃饭 Where are they having food today evening? We already looked at that in one of our lessons tonight. Alright, I'll be sharing the homework later in our group. Alright, so we come to the end of our class tonight. If you really like this lesson, kindly give it a thumbs up. And if you have any question, you can write in the comment section and I'll get back to you very soon. Any question? 大家有没有问题？大家明白了吗？
没有问题。
明白了吗？
明白了。
OK，
明白了。
好的。那我们周末愉快。下周见。下周一见。
周末愉快。
周末愉快。好的。拜拜。
拜拜，周末愉快。
周末愉快。